Hi everyone. So I've got a 2011 Ford EcoBoost, and like many of you, I was disappointed. First time I towed with it, it overheated and it was going up in temp real quick and coming back down real quick. So this happened to me at going to Moab, and it was quite a shocker because it was towing pretty good before that. Anyway, went and did a mountain of research on this thing, and there's no definitive answers on the internet at all, the interweb. So I did kind of piece together some information and went the best route I thought was possible for this thing. So anyway, here we go. This is what I did to this thing. I started out, I went and I cleaned all the radiator and the trans cooler and the intercooler. So we cleaned all that good stuff out. Did a flush on it. Not much came out of it. So on my research, I went ahead and I put a 160 degree thermostat in that thing, and it looks like it's hard to get to, but it's not. If you get an 8mm socket and an extension, you can get to that thing without removing any of that junk right there. So your thermostat's right there. Oops, right. You can't really see it, but it's right there. I'm gonna go to a 170 instead of a 160 because on a downhill, the thing, it cools down a lot, almost to the out of range, down to 140. 149 degrees. So I'm gonna go with an SPD 170 degree stat on this thing. I also did a oil cooler from Full Race, and I don't know if that's what all helps, but can't hurt having an oil cooler on it. So the thing that I decided to do with the thermostat is because I was up at a buddy's and I put a Full Race tune on this, and this is after it started overheating, by the way, just to notate it. And I was up at my buddy's cabin and the fans were on full blast, and this side, which I believe is going back into your engine, if I can find it. Anyway, it's the hose down there. It was cool, and so that goes back up to your thermostat, and it was nice and cool, while this side was blasting hot. All right, so that told me that the fans are doing their job. The radiator is cooling the coolant. My theory, and I could be way off on this one, is the fans cool the coolant so much that it's closing down that 190 or 188 thermostat, the OEM thermostat in there, and it's just opening and closing it. And so the engine, when the turbos go, they're cooled by the coolant, and they just superheat that stuff, and it doesn't have time to open up and all that. So anyway, that's my theory. I could be wrong, who knows. Anyway, it was cool on that side, so that's what prompted me to go ahead and change the stat on the thing. I tow a rock buggy with, it weighs about 4,000 pounds, trailer weighs about 1,000 pounds, gear and everything. I'd say I'm 5,500 to 6,000 pounds towing with this thing, and towed it up in the mountains after I did all this stuff. And it does beautiful, absolutely wonderful truck to tow with. No overheat issues. The hottest I got, by the way, I do use a OBD2 adapter with Torque Pro, and so I can monitor everything. And the hottest this thing got was 219, I believe. So that's pretty darn good. Before, it was peaking at 243 to 250, which is way too hot. So yeah, the combination of what I did fixed it. It fixed my truck in particular. Now, you may have other issues going on, such as a plugged radiator. I mean, there could be a plethora of things going on with your truck, but for me, this is what fixed it. Assuming your water pump and everything is in good shape, I would say that this would do it right here. Please excuse the zip ties. So Full Race gave me So Full Race gave me this $800 kit and gave me this bracket with nowhere to mount it. Absolutely nowhere to mount it. No instructions. Called them 3 times. Anyway, that's a different story. So excuse the zip ties on these things, but it works. Hey, what the heck. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps out a lot of people, because there's literally nothing on the internet about this that has a definitive fix, and this fixed mine. So there you go. Thanks. Bye.